Welcome back. Today we start another route split, and I'm sorry, Nico, we have to do seed.
Oh.
Yep, so we're going to the Alaska Gates to do. But don't worry, this is the last seed route we have to do ever.
At least G Gundam crew is with us.
Indeed. No more than the biscuits. Yeah. Oh, what class does your friend play in DFO, by the way?
The fighter lady, the one that looks like Toya.
Oh, the female fighter. Okay.
Yes.
What subclass was he interested in?
Didn't tell me yet. Don't know. Don't know.
Okay.
Also, I just have a question. When it comes to the buffs, it gives me a prompt. Well, it gives me an information that I can use it on another ally. How does that work?
Basically, when... Well, okay, let's say you and I were partying, right?
Yeah.
You say you want to cast Strike. So you hit the Strike button. Yeah. And then basically what happens is a tiny window will pop up. And then with that window you can choose either me or you to cast it on.
Oh. I guess I didn't really try to use it during the... I didn't really try using it when I was with my friend. That there wasn't a need. I'll try that next time.
I love how even Toya knows that this plot is bullshit. He's like, why did I choose Seed? I instantly regret this.
No more nut biscuits for us.
But at least we get some Tekkaman.
As long as evil is on this route, it's still salvageable. We need to search for more opportunities for wonderful out of the context lines from people speaking about evil.
Yes. So he's evil, huh?
So that's evil.
Shut up, evil. That's still one of the best lines ever.
Yes.
Alright, so that's the end of that fucking cutscene. So now we're here. So let's do a puzzle real quick. Will plus 10, aka selling fodder. Sounds good.
Okay. I guess possibly because there are... Why is Will so worthless? I mean,
because getting Will is really easy. That's why.
Okay.
so like, if you actually had to work for your Will, then yeah, Will pluses would be important. But really, eh.
Okay. Yeah, because like I know that Will is important, but I guess it regenerates fast enough.
Yeah, you gain a lot of Will real easy, so it's no big deal.
Wow, I cannot connect to the chat today.
Oh, weird. I'm connected.
Yeah, it's just like reconnecting to the chat, reconnecting to the chat again, and it never stops loading.
Ouch.
It's just like I'm getting flashbacks to the combat system in Delca.
Eh.
Which
oh, what the fuck? Why did she die?
Oh. That's unfortunate.
What the hell? I called everything exactly. Okay, maybe terrain has to do with it? Somehow? Let's try this again. Keto needs to use alert seal. And then
Possibly those satellites do block your way.
attack him like this, yes. Alright, so last time I moved her here. Maybe if I move her here instead? Or... maybe here? Because I'll be in everyone's friendship thingy. Okay, so I was supposed to mark my ass right in front of a keto. Okay. Ryoko use alert.
How are you supposed to kill this thing?
Oh, you're not. You're just supposed to weaken it a certain amount.
Okay.
Attack.
This page will... Ah, finally! It connected me to a chat. I don't even know if anybody's here.
Bam. Probably not. Everyone's probably enjoying their fourth.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Hey, look. More selling fodder.
Well, I wouldn't. 4th of July doesn't mean anything here.
Right. Why aren't you celebrating America Day, huh?
Exactly.
Alright, so... neat shit. No, not the Swordcrafter. I hate that we're stuck in it for this stage, though. That said, we are going to be low on units this stage. Oh, yes, we are.
I mean, everybody bails whenever they hear they have to do something with Archangel.
Pretty much. They're like, yeah, let's not. Okay, so... where's Kira, actually? Because I know he's a force deploy. Where the fuck is he? He's not here. So I... wait, seriously?
Isn't he like not with you, taken to some sort of place far away?
Maybe. Might be.
Because he was on some satellite and you're on Earth or whatever, right?
What parts do we even get? Let's see, we got mobility, movement, light unit. We got a lot of parts. We have plus on range, good. Hit rate, good. I can sell the stable OS. Armor. So, let's sell the stable OS. Alright, so, wait. I wonder then. Yeah, let's upgrade this now. Oh god. No, not Combatler.
Combatler.
We're not upgrading to fucking Combatler. I'm moving the thing. Is Kigali even here? No. So
She's also gone, I think.
So you know what?
She was with that bad guy.
Yes.
Nothing to do.
So, you know what? Weapon upgrade time. Leisner I upgraded off screen. So he's a full. I could do Hime or you.
Well, Yu's already pretty damn powerful.
But on the other hand, I hate Hime, so...
That's a good point.
So you know what? We're gonna upgrade you. Bam. Now we don't have to worry about him anymore. How much can I upgrade Hime? Not at all, really. Alright, so...
Okay.
Let's save... Alright, and now we're gonna do a thing. Well, actually, no, we're not gonna do a thing. Because a certain person we would need to do the thing is not here. So, we have to wait until after the route is over. Okay, but one thing we do need to do before I forget is that it's Bubbles' turn.
Sweet.
So, however, this is gonna bite us in this stage for a particular reason. So let me just put this down in the notes.
So, from that I gather you need to be a lot more on the offensive in this stage, and Bubbles is all about it being a healer lady.
Pretty much.
Hmm.
So, if I end up doing bad, then I'll just cheat and use Blossom instead. But...
yeah, I mean, I would imagine that being a problem in a stage where you have to use seed units.
Right. Like, that's the thing that really sucks about seed routes is like, okay, you know, I like to bitch about the story and shit, but when it comes down to it, a lot of times when you go the seed route, you're stuck with some really limited units. Unless you, like, really fucking like seed and you just jack them up, but even then, it's not really worth it.
Generally, just by comparison. I mean, it's kind of the case of, do you want to have 20 average units or 10 very, very good ones?
The answer is 10 very good ones.
Yeah, exactly. Because in the end, those 20 meh units are going to be all die in one shot, whereas those 10 really good ones are not going to take anything.
Yeah.
Would
have been really helpful to have Moss and Kaiser here with us too, by the way. You'll see why.
Oh. It's kind of the same way in Pokemon. It's like, oh, a party of 6. Well, you're nah.
Meanwhile, how I play Pokemon is I have 5 good Mons and 1 HM Horde.
I generally have just 3, and the rest is an HM Horde, so I never have to swap them out.
Yeah. Ryo is the in between. He has 4 good units and 2 HMs.
Really depends though on the game. Like, for example, in X and Y, they made it so that you don't really need to carry HMs with you at every single moment. And also the EXP share made it a lot more manageable to actually have 6 strong ones.
Yeah.
Except at the same time they made the game excruciatingly easy. I mean, considering with how easy it already was in general. But I guess it makes the post-game stuff a lot more manageable, a lot less of a hassle than it was in the previous ones. And honestly, most people just care about that. And honestly, they didn't really care about the story in X and Y to begin with.
Speaking of story, Alman is here to pull some bullshit again.
Oh.
Apparently not only did he save Kira from dying back when Atherin self-destructed on him, but wait to see what Alan ends up doing in terms of seed plot.
One thing I should mention, because of how the escape view works, I sometimes get a different text with well, text of one character with a picture of the other.
Oh my.
Sometimes happens and it's hilarious.
Oh look, Flay being a bitch. And to think there are people like Flay. The irony is that we're still in Alaska.
Wait, so in this universe, is the North Pole completely gone?
Why do you say that?
Like, I mean, there is nothing there on the on the Mode 7 globe.
I'll have to take a closer look at that next time. Better than the map in Tales of Destiny, though.
Yes, but that isn't supposed to be accurate
Right.
to anything.
You got a kick out of the dungeon full of eyes.
It was wonderful.
Yes.
And teeth and eyes. And the Drakengard map, on the other hand, that's something else. Basically the same world, just upside down.
Yeah.
Except for the second game, which somehow manages to screw that up.
Instead, it's sideways.
No, instead it's really nowhere.
Got it.
Like, and it's not even really depicting any particular part of, like, a different part of the world. It actually shows the exact same view as you have from the first one, just not anywhere near, like, not even remotely close. Because in the first and in the third game, it's essentially it's upside down Europe.
Yeah.
Everything evil happens in Spain. Always.
Who the hell is
See?
massaging me? Oh, Ryo. Well, he can fucking wait. So. Sorry about that, folks.
See, there is nothing there.
There is no ice cap, huh? I guess the North and South Poles don't exist.
Yeah, global fucking warming.
Yeah. Apparently it wasn't as disastrous as we thought it would be.
Yeah.
Everyone's alive.
I wonder if Greenland is gone.
Sorry, hold on a moment. I gotta go silent for a minute. Sorry about that.
Now we just need to wait for them to move over so we can see the Greenland.
Yes. Which is
Like
full of
normally.
ice.
Like normally, it just everything happens in Japan there. So we never get a look at this. Maybe they just didn't bother to model it since you only look at it like once.
Right.
I mean, we would have noticed it before.
Yeah. More than 100 units. Still not a threat because they're from Seed.
Big deal. Well, if we hadn't Desco, then it would like not even. Gravity blast is done.
Yeah.
Instead, we have the lousy laser that doesn't even fire in the middle.
Yeah. I also got a kick out of what they say here. How are we supposed to win without Kira? Meanwhile, like, the most godly of mechs is sitting right in their fucking hole. Ah yes, this is the Freedom Gundam. This is Kira's upgrade. However, even though it's his new Gundam, and it's unfortunately actually a pretty good one, I put absolutely no money into it because it's a seed unit, so we won't be using it this mission.
So, since this is your mission, you're going to sit in the Archangel.
Yep. But yeah, if you didn't catch it... Okay, you remember how Alan just kind of found the burning Gundam lying in the sand somewhere?
Yeah.
He found the Freedom Gundam too. Just kind of gave it to him.
Where does he keep finding those Gundams?
Don't worry about it. That's what he says. Of course, Flay got herself fucking after. Okay, so... we don't really have much to choose from. At all, actually.
No brain. It's because you have upgraded them.
We have 14 slots, only 8 of them are useful. So... I guess I'll just do this. Wow, Boldy is fucking worthless. But you know what? Sure, let's deploy him just for the fuck of it.
Wow. We're being desperate now.
Yep. Oh, and we have to defend this entire top of the map, by the way.
Even Combattler made it out to the battlefield. This is
He's
sad.
going right back in, though.
It's really nice of them to put us, like, in the most worthless spot for this.
Right.
Because we need to move anyway.
That said, I can do something funny here. I can sit here and fucking wait for him, if I really want to. However, you also have to consider that currently, I have the all-terrain S bonus on everybody. So I can do this.
Just put everybody underwater.
Yep.
So their laser weapons do not reach.
Yep.
Does it mean failed mission if they just go?
Yeah, if if they go into
park
any of
anywhere.
these squares, I lose.
That's bullshit.
Yes, it is. I hate this mission. So really the best you can do is just kind of make a wall, and as soon as any of them kind of like approach around this area, you just kind of try to shoot them. It's the best you can hope for in the situation, really. So...
Why did you put them underwater there, where it's the game over area?
Well, because if I did it next turn, it wouldn't work.
Just sit under the waterfall, it doesn't hurt.
I can transform underwater, although he's forced to fly if he does that, unfortunately. So... That's right, come at me. You know what, I have a couple turns I can do this.
Just put everybody nicely in a line on the waterfall. There's like some puzzles.
There, all nice and neat.
But yeah, they flash like freaking Christmas lights.
Yes, they do. Okay, so all the enemies are on this ledge here. All over here. That's fine. Again, just gonna let them come to me. I don't care. What's for you guys? I have one more turn.
The question is, are they going to aim for the space, or they
Nope,
aim for the space?
Doesn't look like they are. So, Blazner comes to save the day. Because not only can he transform and move so far, he also has Excel. And he can go all the way over here. And then shoot them.
Wow, he can go even. He can go just as much as Blazner.
Yep.
It doesn't go quite as far.
Not.
That was Hime. Shouldn't you be keeping him? Yeah. And ability you're leveling because you have nothing else to do.
We only have 4 units, or 4 sub-pilots on this thing now. And we're about to lose one of them, by the way.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Couldn't they have at least done something like... I don't know. Like seeing how much units you lose from that thing. Make it an option that you can just put anybody to pilot it.
Yeah.
Just avoid a unit and just put it there.
Would be nice, but... no.
Or just give you a choice of putting some of the seed units onto it as additional pilots instead of their own units. And that would be something
Would make them
at
more
least.
useful. So basically,
Wow.
I just have to hope the AI is stupid enough to attack the Archangel. Then we'll all be good.
I mean, it is a battleship, technically.
They do prioritize those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good job, Argo. Okay. Fuck. Oh, I can use machine cannon. That's fine and dandy, but I don't want to. Alright, so now I'm safe for another turn.
Ooh, that's dangerously close.
Oh shit, that one could reach. Huh. Who'da thunk? I thought they were all out of range. Okay, so I know a much better way to do this now. A much, much better way.
Just get way ahead of them.
Well, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
Well, not way, but like so far that they can't actually go beyond you.
Sort of. Watch.
Just not directly on the line of game over.
Instead, we're just gonna line everybody up right here, instead of on the waterfall.
I would put them like a bit further ahead.
Alright,
a bit closer to.
See? There you go. Or a bit farther. Don't give me that look. You said a bit farther and I did it. Nico, stop staring at me. Nico. Invasion of privacy, I tell you. There. See? All lined up. Ready to go.
Well, this is better than last time.
Come at me, bros.
And make another state right around here.
Eh. Alright, they're in range. Let's get them. Ah, those upgrades were well spent.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I can already use the beam? Dude. Alright. I don't really need to though, so.
Is the beam is not the disco attack, right?
No.
Mm. Disco attack was pretty entertaining.
I can't. I don't want to. I'll let everyone else. God damn it, everyone wants to interrupt me today.
Just set it on don't disturb.
People would message me anyway. So, here, to make up for it, here's a move we forgot to show off earlier.
Yeah, that's exactly something he would do.
Yes.
I think that's going to save you. Wow.
Yeah.
Even support defending, that was almost dead.
Indeed, would have been a one-shot if they weren't so
Hmm.
fucking pleb, stop messaging me. God damn it. Okay.
Yeah, this works. Finish off the one that's weak. Well, that at least it has a pretty long range. Oh, that's dangerously close.
It'll be fine. Alright, Lasner. Intercept. More spawn now.
And he just moves a tile forward, and he's like, "Oopsie daisy." Yeah, he had it in his hand and run away. I expect so much.
The Fury are also on their way. So, no, that's nice. That's what you're made of.
and not that close enough though.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to have E-maze on. Okay, sure, whatever. You were expecting a show like King Gainer, but it was actually me, brain power.
That was still good.
It
It was weird as hell, but
was fucking weird. It was...
it didn't exactly... The thing was, it didn't seem to follow any sort of established tropes, and that's what made it kind of unpredictable. At least it didn't really follow them that strictly.
I mean, they did have fan service in the
Yes, all of that fan service that was then never to be found in the freaking show.
itself, yeah.
Yes, like, except for like one character, there was no fan service.
As though and I had been playing this oh, I could roast Screamer.
But you wouldn't really hit anything. You can always use the Roast Screamer. Insta-lungs.
Yeah.
Shoot everywhere.
It's a beautiful attack. Alright, so now that this side's cleared out, how far are they? Not really. Not that far. You can just kind of move over there
Hmm. I wonder if they were actually like modeling the Archangel after a duck or a geese. What do you think? I mean, geese are absolutely evil creatures.
What about
they have teeth on their tongues.
Yes, they do.
The Greeks used them instead of dogs to keep things away from their houses, because nothing gets past the goose.
The goose.
The goose is amazing. It's another one of those things where I can watch it like 10 times and it's still equally entertaining, just like Pana.
Just like Pana.
I also linked the transformation scene from Cute Earth Defense High Love to some of my friends. I wonder if they will stay my friend.
Well, if they have any taste, they will.
One of them is going to visit me this summer. She already bought the flight tickets and I am expecting something like, I can cancel it. I can still cancel the tickets, right? Which she can't unless she bought a special option for that. She can't.
Indeed. She's stuck with you forever.
Nah, just like for 1 week.
She's stuck with you forever.
Yeah, that was incredibly fast. At least on my end, for some reason. I guess it was just frames dropping and it made it look funny.
We haven't seen his...
It's so funny how... It's funny how, like... Because of how they did the transparency effect in this game, you can see where enemies are half the times if they're underwater. It's a real stealth system.
And there's our big enemy.
So because they're yellow, they attack it. Sweet. They attack everything. So they expect you to fight the freaking Moon Knights with seed.
Yep.
Beautiful plan.
Had we gone with the Nadesco route, the Moon Knight still would have shown up, but we could handle them a lot easier.
I mean, we would have Mazinger and Borat.
Right.
Borat would probably not leave anything for Koji to do, though. Let's be serious here.
He would just one-shot everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, they killed themselves.
Indeed. Alright, going in the fray. You suck.
I mean, you did not upgrade her, so...
Shut up, Meg. Upgrade who I want. In fact, I might just upgrade a seed unit next intermission. You think about that, huh?
That would be a terrible idea.
That'd just be stupid.
You may as well start to... You may as well fully upgrade a freaking combattler while you're at it.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Oh, and we can't let the fucking Fury get in this area either. We weren't just defending against the seed people. Isn't that fun?
It would be kind of funny if it actually worked that way. It's like, oh, but they're not our initial targets. I guess it's okay.
Yeah, they're alright.
I mean, they will first and foremost aim for you. They don't go like roundabout way in order to not let you do your mission.
So that said, since we did reach the part where only the Fury left, we will make a check. And now we just gotta focus on getting everybody into attack.
Too bad they show up at the point where most of the seed units are gone. I mean, otherwise it would be pretty entertaining. Is there a special attack like once per stage or something?
No.
Ah, Starman's here.
Hi, Starman. I'm glad you appreciate the title. I stayed up all night thinking about it.
What is the title?
What could be more American than stuff blowing up?
That makes me think. Wouldn't it be fitting for Michael Bay to do a movie called 4th of July?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that would be like even less plot than usual, and it's just explosions.
Nothing but explosions the entire film.
And it's like a full feature, like super long, like 3 hours.
Oh shit. I am not gonna dodge that, I have to defend. But at least Fulu gets to show off one of her attacks.
But it was at like 30% or something.
Yeah, 32%, which means it would still hit me.
No,
You realize how bad my luck is in this game. Oh, sweet. So this won't damage.
I'm going to put...
Okay, sweet. Okay, so maybe having Melilla is not a curse.
See? So, the shield defense wouldn't happen if Bubbles wasn't with you.
No, it still would, it's just it wouldn't be as effective if she boosted Steve.
Oh. Or at least taking care of them efficiently. Well, honestly, at this point, they can't really do much about you after so many upgrades.
Indeed. No, Saichi, you're not covering for us. That's stupid.
Can't you set like default action to not?
No, it always defaults to your strongest move.
I mean like default action to not have cover defense.
Nope, it's always automatic. She's gonna use her strongest move now. This might hurt. Or we could teleport away from it, sweet.
See? Bubbles wasn't such a bad idea.
Alright, well she may have moved right next to us, but someone can do this. I love this
move
attack.
has such a bizarre... Yes, it is wonderful.
I still remember the first time you saw this attack.
Yes, was it like 2 frames a second? I was so like, what's going on here?
He turns into a football.
I was like half asleep at that point. I remember I was also making up some story about some pop concert or something. It was overall a bizarre moment. Something about the prom night or whatever.
And the prom's tomorrow.
Yeah, like, it was like, one of the Tekamans was a really pissed off girl that lost her date for a prom, like, just the day before. So that's why she's actually off to kill all of you.
Yeah, totally.
Something like that. Made sense at the time.
Alrighty. So now we're gonna melt her weapons. I don't like those odds, so use focus first. And now melt her weapon. Or she can teleport away from it. Alright, sweet. Awesome. still 34%. Damn.
Wow, she's dodgy.
She is just not having this shit. Oh, fuck. Well, this is gonna be an experience. Argo might be dead. Maybe. Oh no. She missed every shot.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
She missed
Nothing
every
happened.
shot.
That was amazing.
Alright, let's try this again. Let's try melting her weapon again. Because, you know, I just want to melt some weapons.
But then there isn't going to be as much explosions.
I know, right?
Have you thought about that?
I know, right? Yes, hit her this time. Good. So now she's not a threat to anybody, really. Because her attack just got cut in half.
That wasn't terrible. Like, for a boss damage.
Alright. So, Starman, how's your fourth been so far? And yes, you got 119
Good. I was wondering. That was pretty good.
You don't front on the Shuffle Alliance. They're some of the highest damage dealers in the game. Okay.
And just use Archangel so you put it to shame.
Totally.
She's almost done.
Yep.
Let's hope she doesn't run away.
She does. I know that for a fact. So I gotta be careful.
Just step to the left. They will never think to aim there.
Oh no, she moved slightly to the left. By the way, you will run into DFO enemies like that. I'm telling you right now. And it sucks. It really does.
Well, the fucking tiny ice elves are already like that.
Damn it, they're moving slightly to the left. I can't handle this.
Well, particularly in a game like that, where the planes of existence are a little bit dodgy. She's going to... Okay, she didn't run away, sweet.
Yes. So Dumbone put her exactly where she needs to be. So now I'm gonna finish her off.
But yeah, that's in general how it is with beat 'em ups. Except for like maybe Guardian Heroes and I think something else maybe. Dynamite Cup also isn't particularly ambiguous about where everything is.
Alright, we can't use the beam, so we just have to open the support attack and actually, hold on. I wonder. 4,300. Alright. But then if I get support from Lasner here, how much is that? 5,100. Okay, this is much better.
Oh, but it is over.
Assuming that laser hits.
Well, you will only not hit if it happens to be like, you know, any of the special dodges.
Oh, it's gonna hit.